What's up guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through Chaos Difficulty Arlong Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is gonna be versus Tom. Tom has only 1.1 million hit points. He'll preemptively gain a 1 strength orb barrier, which means you have to use a strength orb in order to actually break that barrier. We're gonna be using a 6-star Blackbeard friend, so we don't have to worry about that. He can be delayed, and he'll attack every 2 turns for 7,100 damage. Below 40%, when he attacks, he will boost his attack to 8,950 damage, he'll boost his defense to 30,000, and he'll start healing for 75,000 every single turn. He'll gain debuff protection, and he will gain percent damage reduction. Upon death right here, he will heal back to full health, he'll shuffle all your orbs, including empty, and will also give you empty and block orbs, and he will gain that strength barrier for 3 turns once again. So with Blackbeard Luffy, very easy to do. Sabo turn 1, when he revives, you'll still have your Sabo special ability. Use Dofi before the revive, use Kuma after revive, and he'll go down easy peasy, lemon squeezy. My favorite phrase, who doesn't love lemons? Round 2 is gonna be versus Hammond. Hammond has 2 million hit points, or 2.1 million hit points. He'll preemptively cut your health by half. He'll give you all bomb or badly matching orbs, and he'll make strength and dex orbs count as badly matching orbs for 6 turns. What you want to do is you want to start off with Golden Pound Usopp. Now, I do recommend actually bringing Magellan, Raid Boss Magellan, to this fight instead of Sabo with this team, because Raid Boss Magellan would just make this fight a lot faster than the way I'm doing it right now. What he'll do is he'll normally attack every single turn for 3,720 damage, but whenever everyone around him dies, he will boost his attack to 5,500 and boost his defense to 7,500 for 5 turns. Now you can keep him delayed for that boosted attack for a few turns. We're going to be using 1,000 Sunny and Alvita specials to help take some hits. Look for food every once in a while, and then we'll be using Solid Special once again to kill him. But if you have Magellan on your team, you can just use Magellan Special to poison them all and kill them just with the poison. That will actually be faster than stalling out for Sabo once again. If you're doing that, make sure you use Golden Pound Usopp first, so you get the longer delay from Golden Pound Usopp, and then use Magellan after that. And you can go ahead and use a special like Kizaru special to help kill the fodder units around Hammond to get him to enrage, so you have to take fewer turns of that enrage damage. Golden Pound Usopp special you can use multiple times in the fight if you really need to, but like if you have Magellan, it will just make this faster. Sabo is a slower way of doing it. Didn't think about that until after this fight was over. So Hammond doesn't do anything based on his health, so you don't have to worry about anything bad happening there. Next round, let's go ahead and start talking about the next round. Next round is going to be versus Hatchan and Cammy. Hatchan has 1.3 million hit points. Cammy only has 600,000 hit points. They will preemptively prevent delay for 99 turns. They will gain 4 fodder units. They'll paralyze all your characters for 1 to 3 turns and 1 character for 99 turns. Now, we're not sure if this is binds like the side character for 99 turns, but I got reports that it's bind the bottom left-hand character for 99 turns, like they binded my bottom left-hand character for 99 turns. So we're going to bring a paralysis reducer like Olvia. Olvia will get rid of paralysis on anyone who's not 99 turns. Hatchan will blind you on turn 1 for 5 turns if you leave him alive. Cammy will summon anyone who is dead, or any of the fodder units who's dead. If Hatchan's dead, Cammy will not summon him back. So Cammy will summon any of the fodder units around her that die. We're going to be using, if you bring Croc, you can use Croc to manipulate orbs, but you can also just go on stage 4 to get some good orbs. 6-star Zoro special for the damage boost, Dofi special for the orb boost, kills them super easy. No problem. Round 4 is going to be versus Jimbei. Jimbei has 2.4 million hit points. He will preemptively bind one of your middle row characters for 20 turns, and he will prevent all debuffs for 99 turns. So here he binded my Mihawk, which either one doesn't matter if you're using a Cabbage Enel team or a Cabbage 5+ Luffy team. Either one works out great. you'll kill him in 2 turns just with Cabbage Special Cabbage. Then Kizaru and Sabo. Remember, use Kizaru and Sabo after your Cabbage, and you'll be able to take him down in 2 turns, no problem. Try not to get him below 30% here. I actually do too much damage and get him below 30% on accident. And when he does that, he will bind 1 random bottom row character for 30 turns. He attacks every 2 turns, or every single turn, for 4,200 damage. Very, very easy fight, actually, especially with Sabo Special and Cabbage Special. Even if you mess up that attack, he doesn't hit any harder. He'll just bind an extra character. However, it does get more annoying here against round 5 Arlong. Against Jimbei on round 4, I actually am using a zombie team, and this is one of the few times I actually do recommend using a zombie team, because this zombie team is actually quite easy to beat him with. He's going to now only bind a middle row character for 3 turns instead of 20 turns, but if you get him below 30%, he actually will bind a bottom row character for 30 turns still. So here, if you use Cabbage Special, you actually can use Cabbage Special and kill him over those 2 turns. I was waiting for Sabo to come up so I can use Cabbage and then Sabo, so we can definitely kill him. But if you want to use like a Mihawk and Cabbage and Sabo, you can kill him before he gets below, kill him without getting him below 30%. Don't forget that we're using a Tom's Worker ship, so if you're using the damage calculator, that you take that into consideration, because I forgot about that and actually will not be putting him low enough to get past, I will not be killing him in a single turn. But this zombie team actually is pretty fast. You only need to stall for Cabbage Special before you get to Jimbei here. Sabo Special, of course, helps out. The Sabo Special will be shorter than Jimbei, and then your Cabbage Special probably. And then next turn we're going to be using, or on against Arlong, we're going to be using a Magellan Special to kill Arlong. I'm going to be bringing Mihawk and Duval, saving Mihawk and Duval specials until Arlong, and we're going to pay very, very close attention to Arlong's health, because we are going to make sure Arlong doesn't get below 50%. Here we accidentally bring Jimbei below 30%, but he's going to do his strength boost up instead of doing his bind. So if you want to do it on that same turn, he will increase the rate of strength orbs instead of binding you on the 3rd turn, which is quite nice. So you do it on the same turn, he'll do that, and he will not do the bind, which is just lucky for my first try. Arlong has 2.5 million hit points. Remember, 2.5 million hit points if you're going to zombie your way through like I am. You cannot delay him, but you can still poison him with Magellan. He will have about 150,000 defense for that first turn, and he will have a 50,000 damage threshold for red, green, and blue characters. So if you use int or side characters, you can still damage him as normal. Just red, green, and blue is going to be affected by 50,000 damage threshold. He attacks every single turn for 4,300 damage, but it's either after the first turn, or if it's after the first turn but you don't bring him below 95% health, he will enrage, and he will attack for 6,500 and prevent all damage for 2 turns. Now, poison damage will still actually affect him, or toxic damage will still actually affect him, and we're going to pay very close attention. As soon as the Magellan Toxic hits for 450,000, which will be next turn, that 450,000 damage means that it will triple. Remember, Toxic triples damage every single turn. There we go, 450,000 damage. Now we're going to have to use Mihawk and Duval specials to cut his health, so that way that 1.5 million damage Toxic will kill him on the next stage. Arlong is pretty good. He is actually like a really, really ridiculously high attack. Arlong is an int striker shooter, not slasher, int striker shooter. He has 1,480 attack once maxed out, so one of the highest attack int characters of all. His captain ability reduces cooldowns of all specials by 1 turn and boosts the attack of int characters by 2 times, so another int captain. His special ability is a 2-stage special. At stage 2, it reduces cooldowns of your top row by 1 turn and boosts the attack of your top row characters, that's both your captains, by 1.75 times for 1 turn. So a pretty powerful special. Guys, I am Zeenigami. Good luck getting your Arlong. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.